This movie starts showing such a community, where the inhabitants were polluting their own environment. As a result, many species were rooting out. Those species would have gone extinct as a result of this. Now some aristocratic people of this society are seen at auction. This auction was on an island which is purchased in $20 million by a man named Liu. In this happiness, Liu invites the businessmen at his house for a party, where a businessman appears as a superhero, putting on a jetpack. Liu greets everyone at his home. After a time, it is revealed to him that they are not their well-wisher. Those people say to Liu, the island on which he has made a deal, that island has many dolphins, so it is useless. They also expose that they have acted as such with the aim to harm Liu, according to plan. Because no construction is possible on that island because of the existence of dolphins. Saying it, they begin to laugh because they were thinking it that they have befooled Liu, as he tells them that he has taken the permission letter to remove the dolphins from that place with the help of new technology. Hearing it, all businessmen are worried because their plan to harm Liu was spoiled. And the same businessman here who had reached here as a superhero, he leaves that place after insulting Liu. As he begins to return back, then his rocket belt becomes out of order. And he had started to fly here and they're like a mosquito. All people were disappointed now who were making fun at Liu in this party. Being carefree about people, Liu begins to enjoy his party. Then a businesswoman requests Liu to select her as a partner in his business. He accepts his request. They are celebrating their new business partnership. That their celebration is interrupted by a girl, wearing an odd makeup. It was her words that she wants to meet Liu, but his guards takes her away. But Liu comes to him as that girl makes a noise. And she gives Liu her contact number and says, contact if he ever wants to meet her. This was a very confusing situation and he asks her to go after taking her contact number. Afterwards, it is seen, that girl is going to his house on her skateboard. It is known later, that girl's name is Xuan, who had reached Liu's island, boarding a boat. Where it had known that Xuan is a mermaid, and the boat through which Xuan had reached here. Many mermaids were entrapped in it. Because Liu had created some machines to keep dolphins away from his island, which used to emit the ultrasonic waves. Dolphins had left that place because of these ultrasonic waves. Many mermaid had met their end while survivor mermaids were entrapped in this boat to rescue themselves. Mermaid's leader, Octopus, plans to kill Liu, because his project's working will be stopped at his death. In this way, sonars will be taken out from the water, and their dwelling will be regained by them. They choose most beautiful mermaid of their group, Shan, for the accomplishment of their mission. Who can kill Liu after entrapping him? The scene moves to Liu, who was with his new business partner. That girl was trying to show Liu down, saying as he belongs to mediocre family, while that girl belongs to the royal family, so they are unparalleled for each other. Hearing it, Liu is enraged, and he contacts with Xuan with a message, you will be picked up from here within 2 hours. Mermaids get ready with their weapons as they hear this message. Xuan goes out, getting ready, and they learn this as they open the door. There are Liu's guards have come to pick her up, not Liu. They carry Xuan to Liu's office where she is told that their boss will soon meet her. Then she pours a drop of poison in a placed lemon water glass near her. But she is shocked, lifting her head, because there was security guard who says to Xuan for security Kadi ons that she may take the lemon juice of one of the glasses, but the issue was this as Xuan had forgotten which glass had been poisoned by her. Now she takes a glass of lemon water glass in fear and takes it. Suddenly her face expressions begin to change, but it is revealed after a few seconds that she has a piece of a lemon in her mouth. Due to this, her face expressions had altered, but there was a poison in that glass which security guard was holding. Security guard loses his consciousness there. Xuan gets up in frustration, and she rescues security guard, pouring the alcoholic drink in the mouth of him. Meanwhile, Xuan notices Liu, and she starts following him, so she may target his victim. Now she was going to attack Liu with Sea Archer. Contrarily, Clock is hit on her head in spite of hitting Liu, which had been thrown in rage at a distance by Liu. In this way, she is stumbled. After this, Xuan tries to kill Liu with Sea Archer for the second time. But she does not notice it that there is front glass wall, so that Sea Archer is struck on her head. But Xuan does not accept her defeat, Once more time, she attacks Lu with Sea Archer behind the door. At this time, Sea Archer is attached on her face because of the opening of the door. Now her own body was also becoming poisonous because of that Sea Archer. But she wanted to accomplish her mission at any cost. So she attacks Lu, hiding herself under the table. Lu begins to dance here. As a result, Xuan's every attack is missed. Contrarily, Lu's foot comes on the hand of Xuan, and she begins to feel pain, as Xuan is going to stab Lu's foot to get her hand free. Lu immediately lifts his foot. In this way, her own hand is wounded. Xuan was fed up from it, and she was also feeling too angry. Then she attacks Lu, using her flying skills. Lu's golf stick hits on her face and she loses her senses. Lu was very afraid, witnessing an unconscious girl behind him. But Lu was enraged within a time. So he pays much money to Xuan, so she may leave him. But Xuan says to Lu, "I don't feel need of your money at all." Hearing it, Lu is confused and he says to her that, "Who are you? I never ever met you, so why are you after me?" He is nearly to go from here, leaving Xuan. Suddenly, he turns back, and he begins to treat Xuan as she is his girlfriend. As that business partner comes after Lu, then it is revealed that he is pretending it to envy that girl. And Lu moves away, taking Xuan. Now both are seen in a car, where Xuan feels appetite and she leads Lu to a street restaurant. First of all, Lu becomes enraged and he was not wanting to have food at this place. But he was also feeling much appetite, so they both begin to take meal at this place. Lu becomes so sentimental unexpectedly after taking meal. And he tells on asking of Xuan, they were very poor in his childhood. And they used to take such a meal after stealing. He tells Xuan, "I had promised myself at that day that I will be wealthiest man of this city." Xuan says here, "You were at fault in this matter because money is not everything." She speaks some emotional sentences. Consequently, Lu becomes so excited. Now he signs a check of $1 million for Xuan. But Xuan burns this check and she says to him, she does not need of this check. Because money is nothing for her. She tells, "I am along with you for this purpose, because I have affections for you." Xuan begins to sing for Lu with it. Noticing it, Lu and Xuan's singing choices are same, so Lu also begins to sing with her. Xuan begins to sing a song in her sound of mermaid all of a sudden. Due to this, all glass-made things are cracked, and Lu's fake mustaches are also taken off. Afterwards, Lu and Xuan enjoy a lot. Now, Lu comes to drop Xuan at her house, where Xuan's family were ready to kill Lu. Now, Xuan had started to like Lu, so she did not wish that merpeople may harm Lu. Xuan was really wanted to rescue Lu, so she was taking off her dress. So Lu may witness that she is a mermaid. But nothing was appearing visible to Lu due to the darkness. He says, moving into the house, "We may see what you are wanting to show." Xuan smiles here and locks the door, moving into the house. Because she knew that Lu will become a target if he steps into the house. At Xuan's house, Octopus was enraged because their prey had slipped from their grip. When Xuan receives a call from Lu, who says he wants to meet her again, then all become so excited again and begin to sloganize Lu's death. On the second day, Xuan takes Lu to a restaurant, where Octopus is there as a chef because he did not want miss his target now. And he had approached here after planning as he will kill Lu here. Many bodyguards come here before he attempted to kill Lu, and their plan is spoiled here. Now, Octopus had no other way except showing it that his tentacles are fake. So the rest of the chefs begin to cut his other tentacles. And he also puts his tentacles on fire to prove his lie as a truth. For this, he was feeling much pain, so he was making his strangest expressions. Lu was thinking that it is the part of his acting. As the things become out of control by Octopus, he escapes from there, releasing the black liquid from his mouth. Xuan says to all to handle the situation here, it is the part of his acting. Lu proposes Xuan for marriage and he says, it is that unique action, which is going on in his life in a best way. But Xuan is not able to accept it, and she tells Lu, calling him fool, she has come here to kill him, not for another purpose. Meantime, Lu's business partner arrives here. Due to this, Xuan and Lu leave this place. In the next scene, Xuan's house is again shown, where Octopus was in full rage and he had also started to suspect Xuan, as Xuan perhaps has started to like Lu. The door is knocked during their discussion, as Xuan opens the door in fury, then she encounters Lu at the front. And Lu is shocked, noticing her fishtail fin for a time. And he loses his consciousness as he casts a glance at other mermaids in the room. When Lu restores his consciousness, then he glimpses those mermaids, which were injured because of his sonar. And Octopus was going to kill him, but Lu requests him while weeping, "Give me a chance, so I may turn off those sonars." He says, "I had no idea that these sonars may be so harmful." But Octopus was not in this intention to leave him, so he begins to choke him with his tentacles. But Xuan cuts her leader Octopus' tentacle to rescue the life of her friend. Due to this, Lu gets a chance to escape from here. Being escaped from here, Lu goes to the police station. But no one believes in his story, and they make fun at him. Being disappointed from here, Lu comes back to his office. And he says to doctors that he himself wants to investigate the sonar. He begins to feel much pain as the sonar is turned on. The doctors tell him here, it was only 10% of sonars. And he had known it that sonar is very harmful. So he decides to take the sonars out of the water. Lu's business partner asks him, "Why did your plan change instantly?" At the same time, he tells the whole story of mermaids to her. But that girl does not astonish, hearing it, because her company was already working on mermaids. And they have been investigating the mermaids for many years. That girl says to Lu, their company will be on full advantage if they discover the alive mermaids. But Lu had no intention to harm mermaids, so he hurriedly contacts Xuan. But he decides to go at her place in car when she does not receive his call. Before Lu reaches there, Lu's partner reaches there to that boat, taking her men. That girl had sent many soldiers to capture mermaids. As those soldiers get in the boat, then they find that boat empty. Moving underwater, they come to know that all mermaids are hidden there. And they begin to fire their guns at the mermaids mercilessly. The water begin to turn into red from its transparency as the mermaids receive the gunshots. Those mermaids move out of the water to escape from that firing. They close them into the bags while killing them mercilessly. They are nothing but mere fish. Now, Xuan comes out of the water, and she falls down on the soldiers while fighting with them. But Octopus rescues him before the soldiers might harm her. And he tries to throw her out of the boat, using his tentacles. But soldiers set trap out of the boat before Xuan comes out of it. So she falls back into the boat. Before this, they may kill Xuan, a big wave of water carries them with it. That old mermaid is seen here, which was creating the waves in the water through her giant fins. She was attacking the humans with these waves. Now a soldier attacks that mermaid from backside, standing at a distance. Consequently, she jumps into the water. She realizes here that sonars are not working, and she orders all mermaids to move into the ocean. In this way, many mermaids are succeeded to survive. Moving into the ocean, they attack Xuan. In spite of this attack, she was moving far in the water, gathering all her energy. But Lu's business partner attacks Xuan from the helicopter. Due to this, there is an explosion in the water. On the other side, Lu is seen, who was caught in a traffic. And he wanted to reach Xuan as soon as possible. Lu's partner orders to kill Xuan, who was out of water here. And Lu glimpses his business opposition in this traffic, who had been seen in the jetpack at the very start of the movie. Lu reaches there in a jetpack of his business rival like a hero before his business partner harmed Xuan. He tries to rescue his friend. But Lu's business partner also attacks him. But he leaves Xuan into the water in spite of the arrow shot in his body. And he himself falls down there. Meantime, police arrive there. Now, Lu is shown at his house again while shifting this scene from here. And a reporter had come there to interview Lu, who was asking about mermaids from Lu. Lu laughs loudly, and he tells him, mermaids are only in the fictions exaggerated by human beings. At the same time, Xuan appears there in human appearance. And Lu introduces him with journalist. In the end of the movie, Lu and Xuan are seen in the ocean, where Xuan was showing her husband the wonders of underwater life. At last, mermaid's life had also preserved. The movie completes on this scene showing this sight.